NGOTV의 NOG입니다. 오늘 오전에 방송을 시작하려고 했는데 부득이하게 이 시간 12시 25분부터 이렇게 진행을 하게 됐는데요. 늦어지게 된 점 양해 부탁드리겠습니다. 그러면은 지금 샌프란시스코 자이언츠의 지금 콜업이 돼서 2021 시즌 이렇게 진행 중이고요. 아직 마무리 투수로 가지 못해서 아직까지는 선발로 뛰고 있습니다. 그러면은 첫 경기부터 시작하도록 하겠습니다. 애리조나 다이아몬드백스랑 와 이제 그 샌프란시스코 자이언츠 경기가 시작이 됐고요.
Giants baseball is next. Lim is on the mound for the Giants in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
At the plate, C.J. Abrams. He will lead this one off today. The bouncer to the left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Abrams aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Batting third.
There goes the runner. Pitch outside, the throw, and it'll be in time. Posey delivers the strike to get him.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Swing and a miss at the forkball. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He'll get it into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched it on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Cole Calhoun would be next. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our...
다행히도 송구가 좋았어요. 아주 훌륭합니다.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He went deep in the contest last night. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Smoke toward the hole.
안타가
This
자주
will get
맞네.
through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, two runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Carson Kelly is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman.
예, 우선은 직선타. 예. 일루수 쪽 직선타로 이제 워낙
Coming to the plate
잡았고요.
now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Corbin Martin, and he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with one away. And he pops up the bunt attempt. There to take it in is Flores, and there are two away now.
번트 실패. 예.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, C.J. Abrams. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Line drive to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Now batting, David Peralta. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
3-1 to the Diamondbacks left fielder.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
This for the second baseman, Solano. Scooped up, throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping up now, Christian Walker. He drew a walk his first time up. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Third inning, no score to this point. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Standing in, Lim, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Number 12.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
자, 2루.
Running hard, he's digging for second.
3루까지.
And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's
네,
safe.
3루타.
Wow, that looked like he was carrying a
아니,
piano
3루타.
around the bases on that one, but somehow he
좋습니다.
makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
Settling in now, Julio Pablo
Now
Martinez.
batter, center fielder, Julio Pablo Martinez.
Come on, guy, get your pitch right here.
The 1-1. Hit to first. A step on the bag for one. Throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Digging in, Cole Calhoun. A base hit in his first trip.
Right fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. No balls and one strike. Now the 0-1. Fork ball misses. 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Pitch on the way. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Full count. 3-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. So here's Eduardo Escobar, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right.
Ball, I got it.
Renfroe in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Now at the plate, Josh Van Meter. He singled his last time up.
The second base.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory.
다행히도 파울.
Foul ball. And he fouls this one off. And now pitch on the way. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. In tight with the slider. 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. All set for the start of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Carson Kelly. A high fastball is in there.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
So now to the plate, Corbin Martin, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He popped out in his first trip.
코빈 마르틴.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch.
That's in. Ball 2.
Hey, just you and him. Game yourself.
This is line to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
아,
So the
강간이 이제
lineup
안타를
card
맞아.
turns over with one away
맞아.
following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
C.J. Abrams is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Liner toward
와,
right center.
정말
And
정확하게
this is going to find
때려버리네요.
Triples Alley out here in right center for extra bases.
Hey, eat it. Cut it right there.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Fouled away. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Line toward the gap in left center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Christian Walker stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
3-1.
A manager admonishes his pitching staff for giving away too many free bases.
이제 LA 다저스와 샌프란시스코의 경기인데요. 상대 투수 워커뷸러
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the LA Dodgers and Lim will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
The 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Line drive, caught at first by Votto, and that will become out number 2. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
That average for him up in the 360s now. 6 home runs and 17 RBIs. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
He's got it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as this.
Oh.
Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Max Muncy.
The first baseman.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Cody Bellinger is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Next up for Los Angeles, Will Smith. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
John Peterson is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Swing and a miss on the forkball. He's behind in the count now, 1-2 from the stretch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
1 out now, 1 out.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Muncy at second, Bellinger at first, 1 gone. Taken in by Votto. 1 there. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. So stepping in, Lim. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The pitcher, number 12.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this should be an interesting watch today because this team's playing well, all facets of the game. But they're facing an ace on the other side today, and they're going to have to jump on him early if they're going to have any chance. Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
근데 확실히 빨라가지고 휴대를 그 엄두가 나질 않아요.
High that time with the slider, taken for a ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a A swing and a misses. They got him with the slider there, 2 away. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked.
At the plate, number 43. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. The average right at the 200 mark on the year. 3 homers and 6 RBIs. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Next for the Dodgers, Walker Buehler. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Right side hit hard. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Stepping in now, Gavin Lux, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
He's set and the pitch. Chris Taylor is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
There's ball 4. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. And it's fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. That misses. 1-2. From the stretch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike in the inning.
Welcome back as the Giants look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game.
All set for the start of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Cody Bellinger comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Striding in once again, Will Smith. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB. Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, plays that one right here.
Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Here's Jock Peterson now as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Into the box now. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
아직까지 워커블러
Here comes the first pitch.
던지고 있네요.
To short. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Giants down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 43. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 43.
Hey, place it first. Place it first.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Into the box, Walker Buehler. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
First pitch on its way. This one's down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Ready for another shot now, Gavin Lux. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Again, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to short. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Chris Taylor. Starts him out with a forkball for a strike. Line toward the gap in left center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Corey Seager is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Flores is there, 1 away. Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the cove and gone. So a two-run homer down the line in right field. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Dodgers are back within a run at 3-2 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. Tyler Anderson, a southpaw, standing 6 foot.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Los Angeles.
예, 패전 투수는 무면했는데 팀이 역전을 당하면서 4-3으로 지고 말았네요. 샌프란시스코 자이언츠와 시카고 컵스.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Kyle Hendricks is on the mound for game 2. And please, Zach, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy.
4-4, take your base.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second base.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Stepping into the box, Jason Hayward. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Comes set with the 0-1. Hey, nobody. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Relay to first in time. And Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Let's play ball. 3.
And now the Giants pitcher, Lim, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Number 12. See it, drive it. Come on, kid.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate. Not
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Chris Bryant. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Hard on the ground towards short. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2. And he's able to find it.
Didi Gregorius is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Lim isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics. And
the return throw from second is offline, so they won't turn the double play. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Rizzo.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Wilson Contreras stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
세 번째 경기고요.
Popped him up.
아직 오늘은 승리를 보고 있습니다.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Kyle Schwarber, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games.
Kyle Schwarber.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1.
2할 8푼 6리.
Count 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball inside.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Kyle Hendricks is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And a swing and a miss here, and that's about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. There are 2 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's Javier Baez as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Baez is truly an elite level defender, which is a big deal given the position he plays in the middle infield. Defensive metrics have become a bigger and bigger part of evaluating players, of course, and he's consistently among the leaders in these newer categories at his position.
Yeah, you can tell his pitching staff absolutely loves him. First step quickness, soft hands, an absolute cannon for an arm. This guy fits the bill defensively.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Jason Hayward now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here comes the first pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike one. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Renfroe is there to put it away for route number one. So one away here in the Chicago fourth, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Long run for the left fielder, and now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Chris Bryant will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Walding backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So striding in, Didi Gregorius, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
정말 잘못 얻어 걸리면은 그냥 바로 홈런이라서.
Striding in, Lim. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
두 번의 타석.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground toward the left. Bryant is up with it, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Play ball.
First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
안토니 리조. 2019년도 골든글러브 부분 수상했었습니다. 일루수 부분 이제 골든글러브 수상자인데.
And it's fouled away. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
And there's the first strike. 2-1. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
1-1 to Schwarber. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Kyle Hendricks is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Javier Baez. And that's in there for strike 1. High in the air out to center field.
Got it.
Martinez is right there, 1 down. Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward. A strikeout and a line out for him so far. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Strike him out now. Get him yourself.
The 1-2. Grounded to the right. Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional. Coming to the plate now, Ian Happ. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. There's a forkball in for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Last half of the 7th here, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
기왕이면 이번 회 7회까지 던지고.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. A ball and a strike now to Bryant. Hit in the air down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. The next Cub up, Didi Gregorius. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
디디 그레고리오스.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And that's the 2nd out. Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. A hit in 2 tries so far. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. No runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th.
어. 7회 8회까지.
Striding into the box. Lim.
던질 것 같은데요.
Kimbrel's ready. Here comes the first pitch.
투구 포민.
The 1-0. Fouled off. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Hey, let it rip right here.
Here's the pitch. 2-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 1 out, nobody on.
Hey, you get a good one up there, huh?
And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
10분째입니다.
All right, one time here.
The next 3-2. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Hayward. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Play ball.
예, 그 투구를 많이 던지고 나서
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go.
안타나
And
이제
next will be the
블랙까지
power
나가면은
hitting catcher
투수들이
Wilson Contreras.
굉장히 심리적으로
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and
흔들리기
it's ball
때문에
1.
진로가 됐으면 굉장히 좋았을 텐데.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4.
제가 이제 그 투수의 그 11구를 던지겠으니까
Now another
좀
1-2.
타자가 이제 좀 뭔가
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center.
투수의
Center
그
fielder
체력에 빠진
giving
걸 녹여서
chase. He
잘
gets
던질 수
to it and makes the catch for the first out.
저희 팀 타자들이 메가리 같네요. 힘이 없어요 지금.
So one gone here in the Chicago 8th, and next it'll be the left-handed
순위가
power
이제
threat Kyle
최하위
Schwarber.
팀이라 가지고
1-0 the count.
지금
Now the pitch. Little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The count now at 2-2. Into the corner and slicing foul.
지금은 저희 팀 수준으로는
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
한점차도 굉장히 위험한
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. David Bodie will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 13.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit weekly back to the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over.
아 진짜 정말
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching
8회까지
performance,
제가
kept the
잘 마무리
opposition at
지었습니다만
bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
마무리까지 잘 던지기 썼는데
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys. He threw strikes and mixed his pitches really well, and in the end, his performance helped propel them to another victory.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.
아. 네, 한 경기 건너뛰도록 하겠습니다.
A player receives the check-in from one of his coaches.
빨리 저 경험치를 능력치를 올리는 게 중요하기 때문에. 네, 지금 팀 성적이 14승 21패. 이번 시즌도 21 시즌도 그게 좋지가 못하네요. 이게 팀 리빌딩을 하려면은 이게 금방 되는 게 아니기 때문에. 커터, 슬러브, 스퀘어볼, 체인지업.
This team's pitchers are being challenged to ask more of themselves.
잠시만 실례하겠습니다. 네, 카페 좀 타고 올게요. 아무래도 입이 심심해가지고 저 피곤하기도 하고 그래서 잠시만 커피 좀 타고 올게요. 예. 네, 다시 돌아왔고요. 예, 우선은 다시 빨리 그 마무리 투수로 돌아가야 하기 때문에 생략을 해서 심의를 돌려서 경험치를 올리면서 빠르게 진행해 보도록 하겠습니다. 예. 아, 아.
player's agent calls to touch base.
버터. 예, 버터, 우리 버터 선수. 예.
A coach offers support to a pitcher who's been giving up the long ball.
아하, 개발리고 있어. 아주. 이게 아무래도 그 제가
This
보기에는
manager is hoping to stoke the competitive fire of his pitchers.
올스타전 전으로 이제 그 보직 변경을 할 수 있을 것 같아요. 그때까지 빠르게 이제 그 능력치를 올려가지고 마무리 투수에 맞게 선양을 시켜놓겠습니다. 원래는 이게 올라오자마자 이게 그 보직 변경을 그 마무리 투수로 보직 변경을 할 수 있을 거라 생각했는데 이게 빠르게 되지가 않았네요.
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
아무래도 이제 그 제가 이제 임창용 선수를 마무리 투수로 키우기 위해서 방송을 진행하였기 때문에 시뮬레이션을 돌리고 있어도 많은 양해 부탁드리겠습니다. 보직 변경이 될 때까지 이제 시뮬을 돌려가면서 기회를 봐서 다시 시뮬 없이 갈 수 있도록 하겠습니다. 지금은 저 투수 연습 투구 중이고요.
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement. A newcomer to the big leagues is interviewed about a milestone moment in his young career. A manager addresses his team about their recent slump. A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season.
중간에 이제 부상을 당해버려가지고 예, 이번 시즌도 21시즌도 이렇게 마무리가 되었고요. 10승 11패 방어율 3.82로 이렇게 마무리를 하였습니다. 예.
An early winter check-in. This representative wants his client well informed on important matters. New to the majors, this player is offered schooling on the structure of his contract.
이게 마무리 투수로 이제 보직을 변경해야 되는데
The agent moves on from that topic.
yes.
It seems the player is contemplating a change of scene.
젠장 또 선발이네. 이게 이러면 안 되는데.
A pitcher who's been inefficient from the stretch of late is given a coach-up.
이게 마무리 투수로 이제 보직이 자꾸 안 돼서 참 이게 난감하네요. 이게 빨리 보직을 변경해야 되는데 쉽지가 않네요. 이번 시즌도 망작인 것 같은데. 아,
A player is entreated to keep developing the skills that are vital to his makeup.
계속 쥐고 있어. 아, 지금 하고 있는 지금 하고 있는 삼진 경험치 올리는 걸 끝으로 해가지고 낮에 방송 여기서 이제 마무리 짓고요. 마무리 투수로 다시 돌아와서 하게 되면은 다시 오늘 한 번 더 방송을 진행하도록 하겠습니다. 이게 아무래도 이제 경기를 하지 않고 이렇게 시뮬로 돌려봤는데 마무리 투수로 빨리 가기 위해서 이제 기회를 보려고 이렇게 했는데 이게 잘 되지 않는, 이게 변경이 안 되면서 자꾸 자꾸 이제 이게 실물만 돌리다 보니까 재미가 이제 반감될 수 있기 때문에 오늘 영상은 낮에 영상은 여기서 마무리 짓고요. 그래서 한 번 더 오늘 저녁에 한 번 더 생방을 진행하도록 하면서 다시 만날 수 있도록 하겠습니다. 계획은 오늘 한 번 더 이제 영상을 찍는 건데, 아무래도 되게 다음날 하는 게 나을 건가요? 지금보다 오늘 방송했기 때문에, 그러면은 가능하면 이제 다시 하기도 하는데, 만약에 이게 애매하네요. 그러면은 만약에 오늘 마무리로 전환하게 되면은 한번 이제 잠깐이나마 1시간 정도 영상을 한번 더 찍는 걸로 하고요. 그러면은 지금은 마무리 하도록 하겠습니다. 이게 중간에 하다가 이렇게 실물로만 돌리게 돼서 상당히 이제 송구하고요. 다시 진행하게 되면은 마무리 투수로 다시 하도록 하겠습니다. 잠깐만, 이것만 다시 하겠고요. 잘하면은 포드.
The player expresses interest in going elsewhere.
플레이. 잠시만요. 이게 잘하면은 다시 포지션 변경을 지금 할 수 있겠는데, 그러면은 이게 포지션 변경이 됐나 한번 확인해 보고요.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills.
네, 아직 보직 변경이 되지 않았는데, 좀만 더 하면은 변경이 될 것 같긴 한데, 1승 7패. 그러면은 오늘은 여기 방송을 여기서 마무리 짓고요. 만약에 만약에 오늘 포지션 변경이 되면은 잠시 그 영상을 라이브 방송을 진행하고요. 만약에 오늘 늦은 시간까지 되지 않으면은 내일 다시 돌아와서 진행을 하도록 하겠습니다. 이게 참 영상을 찍으면서 이렇게 좀 이게 잘 되지 않아서 마음에 좋지 않네요. 그래도 이제 이게 관심을 가져주시고 시청해주시면 감사하고요. 좀 더 나아진 모습으로 할 수 있도록 하겠습니다. 제가 지금 또 다행히 어저께 안녕하세요. 다시 돌아왔고요. 마무리 멘트 좀 하고 방송을 마무리 짓도록 하겠습니다. 금방 또 이제 좋은 소식이 있었는데 다시 이제 아무래도 그 이력서를 취업으로 인해 가지고 이력서를 보냈는데 다행히도 이제 잘 될 것 같아서 좀 방송을 마치기 전에 기분 좋게 영상을 마무리할 수 있을 것 같고요. 요즘에 보니까 이제 그 확인을 해볼 때는 요즘에 그 더쇼 2020 영상이 좀 이제 시청하시는 분들이 저조해서 많은 혹시라도 이제 많은 분들이 관심을 가져줬었으면은 감사하겠습니다. 지금 그 마무리 멘트 시간에도 지금까지 이제 시청해주시는 분들이 계실지 이제 모르겠는데 그래도 이렇게 끝까지 시청해주신 분이 계시다면 아주 감사하다는 말씀을 드리고 싶고요. 많은 관심과 기대와 애정은 저희 방송에 대한 애정은 아주 고맙게 생각하기 때문에 많은 관심과 기대 부탁드리겠습니다. 영상이 좀 오늘은 좀 그렇게 썩 재미있게 재미는 아닐지라도 재미있진 않았지만 이제 재미있진 않더라도 그래도 이제 영상이 좀 보시는데 좀 내용이 알짜배기가 되지 못해서 상당히 죄송하고요. 다음에는 좀 더 좋은 상태에서 좋은 영상을 보낼 수 있도록 노력을 하겠습니다. 남은 시간 회사 생활에서도 이제 좀 힘내시고요. 퇴근해서 이제 보시는 분들께는 정말 오늘 하루도 고생했다는 말씀을 드리면서 오늘 낮 방송 여기서 마무리 짓도록 하겠습니다. 모두 감사합니다.